Hey guys, it's Kesvi. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing something super short, super quick, but hopefully super helpful. We're going to be talking about 5 things that you can do in Richmond, BC. So Richmond is really known for having the airport, but there is so much more to it than people make out. And just so you guys are clear, we are talking about Richmond in British Columbia and not the Richmond in the UK. So let's get on with this video. Before we start this video, I just want to say, please check on the website of each of these places to see if things have changed, because COVID safety protocols change constantly, and I wouldn't want you guys to be surprised when going there. Okay, so the first one is definitely my favorite place for shopping. It is the McArthur Glen designer outlet mall. It is really close to the airport, and honestly it has some of the best shops. It not only has the well-known sports brands like Nike, Adidas, but it also has high-end designers like Burberry and definitely everyday shops like Gap. So it has a little bit of something for everybody. It is free to walk around, but just a word of warning, it is outside, so please try and choose a day that's kind of sunny. Currently, because of the COVID restrictions, all the shops have a capacity which they must adhere to. They make you sanitize your hands before going into each shop, and also you have to wear a mask when in the shops. They do advise to wear a mask around the complex itself as well, but it is not mandatory because it's outside. If you're like me, you definitely did this when you're younger, and you probably had the best time with your friends, and that is go-karting. It was so much fun. The one that we went to is called TBC Indoor Racing, but there are quite a few around that area. This one was an indoor track. Before you even go in, you get a safety talk, you get your helmets, you get everything you need to start go-karting. It's really good fun to go with a group of friends because you do get very competitive, and even though I lost, I still had the best time. And at the end of your race, you do get a sheet which tells you the times of each of your laps, so you guys can compare and decide who actually is the winner. And so in terms of pricing, it is $22 per race, or I think there's a special deal on Thursdays, but again, check out their website because it may change due to COVID. And in terms of COVID, they do sanitize all their helmets and their carts before you go in them, and you have to sanitize your hands before you go into the building, and also before you go into the go-kart, and you must wear your mask at all times. So they're pretty safe, I would say, so go have fun with that. So another great thing to do in Richmond is what I like to call an Instagram trap. That's not its official name, but the one that we went to was called Pretty Lucid Place. They are interactive gallery experiences. So basically it's has 10 different rooms or 15 different rooms depending on the one that you go to, and within each room there is a theme. All of the installations are interactive, which means if there's chairs you can sit on them, and you can take pictures pretty much everywhere. In fact, they actually encourage it. So it's basically made for Instagram. So if your Instagram is currently very boring, this is one of the best places to go. Because we were the only ones there at the time, we got to spend as much time as we wanted in each of the installations, which was cool. So your allotted time is actually an hour, and you pay $38, but they are always having deals. We got 50% off when we went, which was really good. In terms of COVID protocols, they do have hand sanitizers in every room, and you should wear a mask throughout. When we went, because there was no one there, they said that we didn't have to wear a mask throughout the whole thing, but they did come around and sanitize it after we were there. If you're looking for something outdoors, I've got just a thing for you. Richmond Country Farms. This is not just a farm. It has a farmer's market. During the autumn, it has a pumpkin patch. During the summer, it has a sunflower farm. And all year round, there is a winery there. And that winery is awesome. The winery itself is super beautiful. It is called Country Vines Winery, and they don't just sell wine from Richmond, but also from the Okanagan and from the rest of BC as well. Honestly, it is also a really beautiful spot to take photos and the wine does really taste great. The farmers market also has really nice fresh fruit, and all of their items are locally sourced, so it's a really great way to support local businesses. In terms of safety protocol, in the market and the winery, you definitely have to wear a mask at all times. In the winery, you can take it off if you are drinking your wine, obviously, or eating. But in the Sunflower Festival or the Pumpkin Patch, you do not need to wear a mask because you are outside. You just have to make sure you are staying 6 feet or 2 meters away from everybody. Last up, we have my favorite, which is Apex Adventureplex. It is a giant trampoline park with a whole bunch of different activities. Not only is it a trampoline park, but you also get the Ninja Warrior type obstacle course, you get a basketball trampoline, and you get a foam pit. So they have so much to do. My favorite was definitely the basketball, because to be able to do a slam dunk has never been something that I'd been able to do, and it was so cool to be able to do it. So in terms of pricing, it is $20 for 1 hour or $29 for 2. And honestly, you can pay $34 for the whole day, but you really don't need more than 1 or 2 hours. I was absolutely knackered after our 2 hours that we were there. So in terms of COVID protocols, they do have them all listed on the website, which I will link in the description. They also have a very restricted amount of people which they let in at one time. So please make sure that you pre-book before you go. So I hope you guys really enjoyed that list. Let me know what you think. I'm going to put all the links to these places in the description below, so check them out. Give this video a big thumbs up. It will help me and the algorithm, to be honest. And I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe, stay sane. Love from Kesvi.